Oh. Okay.
Thank you.
Save me, Zach.
Thank you.
Zach actually saved me for once. Go ahead, Dan. Take your time, too. I'm not even going to bother to interrupt. In fact, I'm just going to go get a soda.
All right. You do that. You do that. Don't worry. You can leave the show in my capable hands. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. So good to be here on this wonderful Thursday, the 29th of the great month of August. What are we going to do today? What are we feeling? Oh, there was a specific request the other day I wanted to honor. What was it? Oh, I think it was Vancouver. I think it was Vancouver, Canada. Let's give it up.
Oh, no, Vancouver.
No? We don't like Vancouver?
Hate Vancouver.
What? You been there?
I don't know nothing about that place.
Oh, why would you talk shit about Vancouver?
Nice.
I hear it's a nice town. I hear it's a nice town. Let's see. Like most Canadian cities, I've discovered not too bad on the traffic side. I mean, we're talking, I guess it's only 145 there, so maybe it'll get a little bit worse later. But for right now, your biggest issues are right here on Knight Street, which, crosses over the Fraser River.
I'm sorry
by
to
the
interrupt
Mitchell
you, Dan.
Island. Yes, sir.
Are they in different time zones? Are they
Vancouver, that would actually be in the Pacific.
It's PST,
time
Pacific
zone.
Standard Time.
So it's right on sync with Los Angeles, California. Yeah.
After you. My apologies.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I don't normally do the time reporting. I do the traffic. But I'm happy this once, just this once, to answer all of your questions about the time zone of Vancouver. But don't.
What about Banff?
Okay. Just a moment ago, I explained to you that I don't do the time. I gave you the one, but I don't want to hear anything else about that, okay?
Dan, is it cold in Vancouver today, or is it pretty warm?
No, he explicitly said he doesn't do the weather, Nate.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But time, I'm up for the time. I want to know the time.
Oh, I see our weather guy coming back now.
What time is high
So
tide
you do know
today?
hold on, Tom. So you do know who the weather guy is.
Tom, do you want to be the time guy?
Are you
Dan.
trolling me, Nate?
I think
It's easy to
You're
get
the
mixed
fucking
up,
new
Dan.
guy.
Thank you for
Ethan,
offering.
Ethan, I think you need to
Dan,
start
I'm not
doing
the
the
expert
time.
here. Sometimes I get confused.
Tide?
The time.
The time, like top of the hour.
Oh, you want me to say what time it is?
Like time in Banff, Canada.
What's Banff?
Oh, okay. What is Banff?
I don't know.
Banff, Canada. Is that a real place? Banff?
Yeah.
Banff, Canada. What time is it? What time is it there?
I could get on the time thing.
Yeah, it's nice. Quick and easy.
Guys, I want to give a shout out to Banff, Canada, the province of AB, which would be
Alberta?
which one? Alberta.
Sure.
Alberta. This got to
Maybe.
be. It's actually 2:47 p.m. Almost top of the hour there. Just a 1 hour difference here between us and good old Banff.
Huh.
I wouldn't have known that unless you did the time report.
That's so
Thank you.
weird.
Very good. Oh, you guys want to know the weather in Banff?
No, I don't. I just want to know the time.
Yeah.
What's the time in Calgary?
Hold on, I'm still on Banff.
Oh, okay.
Banff weather, guys. You need to know this. It's gonna be it's a nice day, frankly. 67, high, sunny, no cloud, not a cloud in the sky, my friends. Get out there and soak up those rays because it's Canada, and you don't get days like this because coming up on Tuesday, showers are coming, and they're gonna go all week. So get out there, absorb those rays now while you can. Saturday, Sunday, also looking clear and beautiful. High of 77 and 81. Cloudless, beautiful. Soak up those rays, people. Guys, get ready because the rain is coming. Back to you, Dan.
Thank you, Ethan. Up here in the right over by the Canada Place.
What the
Canada
fuck?
Place?
That's weird. See? This is why I don't like Vancouver.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of see what you mean.
It's a
now.
little on the nose.
It's a little on the
Canada
nose.
Place.
What does
I mean,
that even
Canada,
mean?
you have like
And
three
you-
cities.
you wanna know
get it.
something even
Everywhere
crazier?
in Canada's Canada Place.
Look at what the
exactly.
airport is called.
What's it
Go
called?
down
Okay,
left.
Hold on. I saw it earlier. Yeah.
Goofy.
Sea Island Goofy ass airport.
Wait, what is it called? What is it called?
Sea Island.
Brother,
What-
are you for
Zoom
real
in. I
right
can't
now?
see.
Sea Island.
It doesn't make any sense.
Tell me, what does it say? I don't know what it says.
It
Fucking.
says Sea Island.
It says Sea Island. I just said it. What the fuck are you talking
But you
about?
keep screaming Goofy. I thought it's
Yeah.
called Goofy.
Why'd they name the airport that?
Goofy.
It looks like
Yeah.
a sea, kind of.
How's the air traffic, Dan?
Air traffic. My God. man.
Air
Take
traffic
off
is
the screen for
almost
a second.
weather.
Take off the screen for a second.
Are you searching the air traffic?
Humidity in Banff, Canada, guys.
Actually, I would like to know the high tide. I asked for that earlier. In
Go ahead, Nate.
Vancouver, it's by the sea. What
Okay.
time is high tide? The
Good
next
question,
one.
Tom. Tide.
Nate, come back to me real quick.
Tide calendar for Vancouver.
Air traffic.
You doing air traffic too?
Can we
How-
look up Elon Musk's private
Dude,
airplane?
it's crowded.
Oh, wait.
Crowded
I
on
changed my
Sea
mind.
Island, dude.
This shit is sick. I
lot of
changed my
traffic
mind.
over there.
Sea Island,
Sea
but
Island.
it's full of airplanes. Are you fucking?
You know what? Can I be
Real?
real? That is not a lot of planes for an airport. That's like
I see.
That's like
That's a
2,
lot of
4,
yellow,
6,
dude.
8.
Look
That's
at
like
that.
20 planes.
That's
in the
at
whole
least
airport.
25, bro.
And a whole ass airport.
Wow.
That place is fucking empty. But I'll tell you this: if you guys want to
Yo,
know,
these two they're gonna crash, dude.
Move your head.
oh shit, oh he's moving.
Oh my god. They're coming out at each other, dude.
Pull up.
Pull up. There's nothing I can do.
Say, yeah, slow them down, dude.
Oh my god.
Well, Dan, if I could stop you there, I know we're focused on the air, but let's go ahead and focus down on the ground. High tide comes in around 1 a.m., so not too many worries there.
Okay.
Looking at about 12.63 feet. That'd be 3.85 meters for the Canadians. Low tide's coming in just in the morning, 9 a.m. Surfers, grab your boards. It's 3 feet overhead. Let's catch some waves, guys. And you've got until about 5 p.m. high tide. So get out there, surfers, soak up those waves and enjoy the tide. Back to you, Dan.
Especially in Halifax and Sydney.
Take a look.
Back to you, Dan.
This is the
Japan.
radiological report. This is how much radiation. It looks like Fukushima is still having a rough
The radiation traffic.
After
radiation
all these
track.
years.
Wait, is that for real radioactive chart? My goodness.
How's Chernobyl looking
Let's
out?
take a look over at Chernobyl. Let's see how Chernobyl's doing today.
How are they measuring this?
This must be.
How are they
Chernobyl.
measuring this?
Damn. Is that Chernobyl?
Yeah, it's gotta
Just a
be.
guess.
Shavola.
Yeah, here's
Oh, yeah, that's Shivola.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're getting lots of red bands, lots of red banding. How
Yeah, we want to stay away from this
about
place.
3 Mile Island? Let's see how we're doing in 3 Mile Island. That's what, like-
Radioactive traffic.
that's like Eastern Seaboard here? Is that this up here?
All right.
All
Guys.
right, that's enough radiation. We checked out all the hot spots. Ethan, let's send it right back to you.
Thank you.
Yo, it's
so
producer Dan.
clearly,
You're listening to KETH. Oh, yeah.
we'll keep it going, Zach. Clearly, Dan is focused on the minute, but I like to zoom out a little bit. Here we can see the space debris. Now, guys, if you are headed to space, let's keep an eye on the debris here. It can be,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
a minor
Those micrometeors, dude.
object can be disastrous here. Let's take a look. Now, we're looking over the western seaboard here.
Oh,
Let's zoom in
geez.
here. You can see there's just a lot of debris here. So if you're coming up from Laguna Beach, you might be launching from Florida down
Yo,
here.
what's this guy doing? He's
There's-
all over the map.
He's
Well,
fucking it all up.
I know where this-
diagonal straight across.
Excuse me, sir. The space stations are in Florida and California. You stick to what you know, okay? The fucking weather.
No, it's not the weather.
I'll stick to the big stuff. Airspace, space debris. Okay? Now, clearly, there's some issues out here. Now, if you were in China, obviously their space program they've been working on, and shout out to them. We love anyone who's going to space. It is getting rather, it's getting twisted. It's confusing me.
Don't get it twisted.
But this is China. There's no mistaking that. And they're launching from somewhere in this area. Probably on the coast.
It's pretty
probably.
specific.
Yeah. Somewhere in the vicinity of the continent of Asia, they'll be launching. And well, it's looking pretty good, frankly. So I'm thinking that it's good to be Chinese on this great. This is a wonderful day, looking relatively nice. Up here in the North Pole, you can see, wow, the debris ring is really attracted here, right around the polar edges here. So this is very fascinating. So Antarctica, is that the north or south? This is the north. So the
Arctic.
So the Arctic is ice or Greenland, I believe, or
Yeah, it is Greenland. Yes.
So Greenland,
Confirmed.
guys, if you are in the Arctic, a terrific place to launch from. The low temperatures are going to keep your rockets nice and regulated. Going down to Antarctica, that's Australia. Going down further,
There
see,
we are.
This is very
There's
peculiar.
our boy.
Wait, this is very peculiar. How you see a ring around the northern and southern regions. But if even over poor Antarctica, you've got a lot of debris here. So if you're launching from Antarctica, go ahead to the north border here. Have a nice time. Nice clear airspace there in space. So,
And Ethan, as we all know, on this map are all of the various Jewish space lasers that start wildfires all over the world. Let's take a look at the wildfire map and see what they've been up to today.
back to you. Wait, hold on. Back to you, Dan.
K-E-T-A.
Back to you, Dan.
Wait, throw it. Wait, go back to Ethan.
Back to
Go back
you.
to Ethan. Throw it.
Back to you, Dan.
Thank you, buddy. Let's take a look at this map. Up here in Idaho, we got a real scorcher, let me tell you. It is the Sawtooth Range area right up there by 8 Mile Mountain is looking real bad. Probably, I would say about 40% contained currently. Also moving over just a little bit to the west over in the Scott Mountain area, we got that second brush fire that is sweeping across the hinterlands of Idaho. And finally, let's take a look at the global scale here for a second. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Is America the only country with fires?
Yep.
What is this fucking service? Fire and Smoke Map 4.0 beta? Air now?
Fucking idiots.
I'm sorry. This is a disaster. I'm going to throw it back to you, Ethan. Ethan, back to you.
Thank you, Dan. Now, clearly, traffic and such things are important, but let's take a look at the movements of the galaxies in the local group here. So what we have is essentially, let's take a look at the Milky Way. That'd be.
Wait, this is the local group?
This is the local galaxy group.
Got it.
correct?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to worry about outside that too much, not for the time being. So here we are at the Milky Way, clearly at the center of the universe, as you can see.
I
Shout
see
out
that.
Milky Way.
And now I should tell you guys that Andromeda Galaxy is actually coming towards the Milky Way and is going to merge into a super galaxy with the Milky Way galaxy. That'll be happening in the next 100 million years or so.
Should we be planning for that now?
For now, it's something to bear in mind. As we come closer, certainly you'll want to stock up on canned goods and water and such things. But for now, guys, it's just something to bear in mind. And, just keep your mind on it here, eyes to the sky. Back to you, Dan.
Thank you, Ethan. I actually have some very big breaking news here. Let's take a look at the Laughing Place, where we have the current wait times at Disneyland for various rides. We have a full 45 minutes for the Indiana Jones adventure. So you might want to think about hitting the Dole booth first and then making your way, maybe the Tiki Room. It's over there in Adventureland. And, if you do have there are appointments available at 9:10, however. Everything else is looking pretty good. If you're looking for a quick ride, the Pirate's Lair on Tom Sawyer Island is a cool 5 minutes right now. That's impressive. You won't find times much shorter than that. Otherwise, everything is looking pretty standard. Another Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes, also 10 minutes. I know
Nice.
it's a bit of a schlep. That's the whole thing where you get on the canoes and you go through the rivers of America and everything. So if you're not up for physical activity, maybe skip. But if you are up for it, 10-minute wait. Ethan, back to you.
Thank you. Yeah, and let's take a look at the atomic makeup of the human body here. As you guys can see, let's keep an eye on our health. There's lots of things, bacteria, atomic levels, protons and such moving around our body. And let's get a forecast today. Now, today, guys, our body is made up of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. And I want to say that the outlook is looking good. Let's keep drinking water. Let's make sure that those O levels are up and those also the OH
Let's keep
levels.
breathing, everyone. Yeah.
And
Stay
guys,
alive.
let's keep eating food. Let's keep drinking beverages and let's stay active, okay? Because we got to keep our bodies humming, all right? Back to you, Dan. Thank you so much. Back to you, Dan.
Throw it. I wanted to do the throwing. Anyways, here's the observable universe. Here's everything that has, and because of the way time and space work, it's arguably not just everything out there, but it's also everything that ever was or will be. So let's take a closer look at the Leo supercluster.
That's wrong.
Excuse me?
Erroneous statement.
Is there an error on the map?
No, it's not everything that ever will or will be. That is extraordinary.
I know it's a
It's
vast
absolutely
assumption.
not scientifically backed statement.
Okay.
Get,
Got
go back to the drawing board, kid.
Okay, back to you, Ethan.
Thank you. Way out of your depth, bro.
Get on with it.
Yeah, you guys, here is the makeup of... Okay, so the quark. So yeah, the quark is the smallest particle that makes up the atom. And I'll pull this up for you guys here, get a forecast. Quarks are looking good. They're spinning, they're twirling, they're doing their thing. They're zipping in and out of existence, popping in and out. And thanks to the quarks, we can have such thing as space debris and weather and stuff. So I want to give a shout out to the quarks who
Big
are
shout
buzzing
out
and
to the
humming.
quarks.
Woo, for doing their job every day.
You know,
And may I add on to that? Big shout out to spooky action at a distance.
spooky action at a distance. I'll give it up.
So true.
Yeah, spooky. Give it up for paired particles. You know what I'm saying? They pair and then they spin at the same time. No matter the length, the distance.
How about shout out mitochondria,
Bears,
the
everyone.
powerhouse of the cell?
Isn't that a Star Wars thing?
Mitochondria?
What do they call it in Star Wars?
I don't know.
No,
That's
you're
a real
talking about
thing that happens.
metachlorians.
Mitochondria.
Wait,
Maybe, would you like to take this one?
Yeah,
It's
maybe-
midichlorians, yeah, in Star Wars, but based
so
off
close. What's
mitochondria. that's what- yeah.
what would you say?
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
That's it's
Get-
like the engine of the
It's
cell.
the powerhouse of the cell.
Exactly.
For real.
They deserve a shout out. They're
You not
doing the
remember your
work every day.
ATP,
Okay.
your Krebs cycle?
They are organelles found in the cell of most How do you say this? Eukaryotes.
Eukaryote.
Okay, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Crucify me. Such as animals, plant, and fungi. Absolutely.
There you go. You need-
Toss it back to me, please.
And tossing it back to you, Ethan. Here you go.
Groundhog Day is coming up, guys. It's a countdown. 156 days, 9 hours,
Oh, wow.
58 minutes, and 10
Only
seconds.
156.
Guys, we're moving up on. The clock is always ticking, so keep your eyes peeled. Sunday, the 2nd of February, 2025. We'll be looking out for that shadow. Until then, guys, I'll keep you posted. That is the next Groundhog's Day, as you can see. And if you're wondering, 2016 will be the 2nd of February. 2017 will be the 2nd of February. And 2028 will be the 2nd of February. It appears to be a static day, which negates the need for a calendar. But we like regularity, and that's why I'm going to toss it back to you, Dan.
Absolutely, and I'd be glad to take it in just a second. I'm sorry, I'm opening up my real-time shark attack map. Oh, wow! Oh, way more than I expected. I thought these were exceedingly rare, but hold on, let me reposition
That is
this.
disturbing.
Wow, look at all these, dude. What's happening on the Atlantic coast? What's happening here? Here, go this way. So in Savannah, at in 3 years from now, what is this supposed to mean?
What is this, Minority Report?
2027. Somebody
Watch out. If you're on the beach.
Stop, bro. Look out.
Wait, what?
Stay out of Savannah.
Stay diligent,
on July 27th, 2027.
My
Everyone
God, man.
Evacuate the beach.
Abort the city.
What is that about? Here, this one is from June 18th. That's wow, a 20-year-old male. They got attacked over here in Myrtle Beach, right, or something. Is that what I
Ouch.
saw?
Watch out.
Right over there, right by the Sunset Beach Fishing Pier.
No.
No, not the Sunset Beach Fishing Pier. This is the last place you expect that to happen.
It really is.
It's not
The
that.
last place.
Watch out
So
for those
fucked.
fins, folks.
I'm so upset. I can't continue. Ethan, back to you.
Very upset. I'll take it from you, Dan. Here we have a live feed from the International Space Station looking down on the Chilean Sea. As you can see, no pun intended, that this is the Chilean Sea. And obviously we're having some overcast weather here. Nothing too severe. No major meteorological movements here. So if you are in the Chilean Sea, enjoy some smooth cruising. You want to avoid this big patch of clouds here. Those look kind of rough. So certainly you want to sail your boat around like that, as that should help you out there on the seas. So keep your eyes on the stars. The North Star is always in the same place, guys. That's what we do when we sail. Lightning strike map. Oh, back to you, Dan.
So up here we have the countdown to the inevitable heat death of the universe. It's in about this many galactic years. Galactic years? Is that like how long our galaxy takes to go around the center of the universe?
I don't know what a
What is that, a
galactic
galactic
year is.
year?
Never heard that.
Well, that many galactic years, 88,333 millennia, 580 years, 197 days, 13 hours, 47 minutes. Exactly.
Nice.
It
Ethan,
is
back to you.
the time it
All
takes
right.
for the sun to orbit the Milky Way galaxy center once.
I can't wait.
There you go.
A little macabre, Dan.
I can't wait for that to happen.
We got to keep the people informed.
Well, we don't need to worry about the heat death because we're going to be long gone by then, folks. Here's the doomsday clock as it ticks on towards our inevitable self-immolation
Very good.
here. Let's take a look at... so, as you can see, guys, in 2023, our latest is that we're 90 seconds from... this, I will say this, seems a little silly. We're 90 seconds away
The world's gonna end in 90 seconds.
and that was last
Jesus.
year, so very good. However, keep an eye on the doomsday clock. It ticks forward and it ticks backwards. Not a lot of movement here. You can see between 17,
Don't see a lot of
18,
movement.
20, 23. It's been about at the same, very alarmist.
Ninja overlooking the armies heading out, like the nuclear missiles being paraded down city streets on their way to go the end of the world. Ninja's like, I don't see enough movement.
This clock has never looked good before. Like, what's the point of the clock if it's always bad?
It's called the doomsday clock. It's supposed to be
Bunch of
happy.
boomers, dude.
I mean, 1998 was okay. 95 was the most peaceful year on record. So we look for 91 was unbelievable peaceful. That's like what 9 o'clock. I mean, my goodness, sirs and madams, we've got it all happening. But today we are on the brink. So, I'm doing it backwards. Today we're on the brink. So until then, Dan, back to you.
Well, Ethan, you've been asking for the weather, and I'm finally going to give it to you. It's a scorcher on the surface of the sun, which we have a live feed up right now. We are taking a look. Let's see how it's looking. A lot of activity up here in the top left region. A lot of solar storms happening. It seems to be a band across sort of like the northern hemisphere here. There's a little bit of activity in the southern hemisphere as well. Not near, I would say probably, at most 40% of the activity that we're seeing in the northern hemisphere, though. So if you're looking to avoid any sort of EMP radiation or, cosmic rays or anything, head on down to the south side out of the equator. All right, Ethan? Send it back to you.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a breaking news, a little early to announce, but they say hit the road early to avoid traffic. Here's Santa Claus tracker map.
Oh, wow.
He is
This
now.
is a real-time feed.
This is a real-time feed. As you can
Unbelievable.
see, Santa is over the eastern seaboard, and he is just scoping out the lands. Clearly not yet Christmas, but he's doing a test run right now, and we love to see him. Look to the skies on the eastern seaboard here, and you might look up and see Santa Claus with the bright and his wonderful Rudolph.
Wait,
with
is
the
he near
bright
Detroit?
red, nose.
Am I seeing what you're seeing?
No, Santa doesn't go to Detroit.
He's over the Great Lakes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He's right over the Great Lakes. I was under the impression he flew around Michigan, but maybe he's changed his policy this year.
Okay.
All right. So Santa Claus, stay fresh, stay clean out there, and watch out for the air traffic. Back to you, Dan. Back to you.
I think I'm out of things. Here's Los Santos from GTA 5. I don't really know what to say about it. It's a clear day. This is a weather map. It's a clear day, not a cloud in the sky. And that's all I got. Back to you.
All right, well, I'll take it from you, Dan.
Okay.
Here is a seismograph chart of the globe. Take a look out here. See what's shaking, baby. Right now we're in Los Angeles, and things are looking pretty calm, but keep your feet on the ground, guys, because It's been some shaky occurrences lately. Out there in Japan, always a little shaky. In the Southeast Asia, it's always a little shaky. We like to call this the Ring of Fire. As you guys can see, just today, look at all this seismic activity out there in, oh my goodness, Morano Valley, California, at a depth of 13 miles. Is that, I think, miles? 1.2 magnitude, a slight one. But if you're going to go over here, look at this one. Pacific Antarctic Ridge just experienced a 5.1 seismic. That is a big, big shaker, guys. So if you're in Antarctica, please keep your feet on the ground, folks. And until then, I'll keep you guys updated. This is Ethan, giving it back to Dan.
And Ethan, I will be keeping my feet firmly planted on the ground of the land of Azeroth with this latest hotfix to the World of Warcraft. The achievement for the Kaz Algar Lore Hunter has been temporarily removed from the game. They're going to fix it and restore that achievement in the future patch. But for now, just a couple of small changes to the Death Knight. The blood spec, an issue is causing blood is life to not take line of sight into account and has been resolved. That's the top line that I think is going to make the biggest impact on the builds. There's a few other changes in there, but you can check it out for yourself on worldofwarcraft.blizzard.com/en-us/news.24134803803. Ethan, back to you.
Thank you. Now, my friends, Beetlejuice is not just a beloved movie from the 90s, 2000s, 90s? 80s.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice is actually one of the biggest stars in the known universe here, and it is on the brink of a supernova.
Oh, my
Now, we have a live
Wait,
feed.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, it's called Beetlejuice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest
finally
stars
happened.
known.
Wow.
We got our eyes on
And the
Beetlejuice
movie,
here.
too.
And it's going to be going supernova here pretty soon. And pretty soon in the cosmic scale, obviously, it could be in a scale of billions of years. But that we got to keep the live on it because, let's be real, if this thing blows up,
Miss it.
this thing is so far away. How many light years away is Beetlejuice?
64.
So I think it says
no,
somewhere on here,
600.
yes. 642
Oh, wow.
light years.
Should we be
No,
concerned?
642 light years away.
Or the new one is
Let
in
me tell you
theaters.
how big this star is and how big supernovas are. This star, if it went supernova, would light up the night sky like a full moon. That's right.
Wow.
That's right. From 642 million. No, I mean 642 light years away. In fact, it poses dangers. I don't know if you've heard about gamma ray bursts. They're the result of a supernova star, a finely shaped expulsion of high particle matter that can absolutely wipe out an entire planetary system in
That's
seconds.
all cool, but they spell their name Beetlejuice shitty.
True. It should just be.
Can't they do better? If it's so fantastic?
You're right. You're right. The man has a point. Tom is making good points here about Beetlejuice.
So true.
Am I right about Beetlejuice? I think I am.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
I can confirm.
Yeah. Thank you. So that's pretty impressive, guys. It's a big, big star. How much bigger is Beetlejuice from our own here, our soul, as we like to call it here?
Well, it's a red giant, Ethan, which I believe is several orders of magnitude larger in size.
It's even bigger than that, my friend. It would shock you to find out how much bigger it is.
I'm
than the sun.
gonna guess that Beetlejuice is 1,000 times the mass of our
Well,
sun.
I think that's a cute guess. I think it's probably in the millions.
Really?
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
Oh, wow.
How much bigger is Beetlejuice than the sun? Beetlejuice, a red supergiant star in the constellation Orion, is about 700 times so.
Oh, I was pretty
Oh
close.
my
I
God.
overshot it.
I would way overshot it. 700 times the size of the sun and 15 times more massive.
Wow.
I thought it was bigger. Beetlejuice
Still
diameter.
pretty fucking big.
Yeah,
You seem unimpressed now.
I'm
quite
not.
big, yeah.
I'm not, frankly. I'm not impressed. Betelgeuse is about 600 light years away, so if it explodes as a supernova in about 100,000 years, the explosion would be as bright as a full moon in our sky for a month.
But we'll be dead by then. If it blows up today, who cares?
No, it's not going to kill us.
But no, we won't see it for 100,000 years, are they saying?
No, but if it happened 100,000 years ago, we'll see it.
Okay.
So we might get it.
No, all right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Could be any of us. Could be any day.
Literally happen at any moment.
It could happen There's a live feed of it.
Should we be preparing for this? Stocking up on
Stocking
canned
up on
goods.
canned goods and water is always a good idea for the explosion of Beetlejuice. It is now, guys. It is 700, it is 600 light years away, which is considerable. But let's just be prepared, guys. Preparation is
Always key.
is key to everything. So back to you, Dan. Beetlejuice.
Thank you. It's time for the daily free horoscope. Ethan, let's start with you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you are a Cancer like myself. Is that right?
I prefer not to be called a Cancer, Dan. I find that rude.
Oh, do you
and
prefer one of
insulting.
the other traditions of astrology nomenclature?
However, I am a Cancer.
You are a Cancer. Okay, fantastic. Well, pay attention to your body today and feel free to stop
you get ass
when your
cancer
body
and
says to
die,
stop.
You son of a bitch. I'll cut your throat. I'll come to your house and kill your children.
Jesus.
Okay.
Cancer
Right.
and
Thank you, Dr. Phil. So did you get that?
No, what did it say?
Oh, come on, man.
You said stop?
Pay attention to your body today.
Okay.
And feel free to stop when your body says to stop.
Okay. I'm done.
Nice.
Been a great show.
Olive, what you got? What are you rocking with over there?
What do you mean?
What's your
I'm a
astrological
Leo. I'm a
sign?
Leo.
You're a
I'm a
Leo.
Leo.
Me too.
Yes, let me know what's going on.
Emotionally,
So Leo,
you should be.
Thank you.
So
girl.
listen, emotionally, you should be doing well today.
I feel well.
Leo. It's addressing you as Leo.
Hi.
But when it comes to taking action, you're apt to be indecisive.
Ooh.
Every option seems like it looks fantastic. You probably aren't going to want to miss out
I'm
on
not in
anything.
this.
The best thing for you to do is to try and get a piece of everything.
Okay.
There are many pies for you to dip your fingers into. Why not taste them all and see which one you like best?
I love that advice.
Little unsanitary, but I get the
Yeah.
meaning of it.
But yeah, thank you, universe.
Okay, fantastic. Well, we'll get back to this in a little bit, but for now, I'm going to bounce it right on back to you.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Now let's talk about something important here, guys.
Okay.
The Loch Ness Monster sighting map. There's to date been 1,157 Loch Ness
Wow.
Monster sightings, guys. This is a webcam image from 21 onward. 13
Okay.
recorded dates. You can report a sighting here if you happen to find yourself on the lakeside here.
Mhm.
Go ahead, keep your eyes peeled. The coast, Nessie's been known to poke her head out just a little bit there, look around. So keep your eyes peeled, my friends. Have a look here for the detailed report from 2024. As you can see,
Oh my God! Are you? Whoa!
it's true.
That's got to be it.
Shocking.
Trigger warning, folks. This is a real monster. Perry Mom and his family were visiting the area when they saw something nearby Eucharist Castle. He reported at first thought was driftwood, but slowly but surely made its way north towards the castle. Looked like a head above the waves. Was difficult to determine with the naked eye. This is the picture he took, guys. Take a look in.
Clearly a monster.
This
Yeah.
is
Can I mean,
Loch Ness.
I'm no expert, but those waves that were next to it, if you could scroll back up to the image for a second,
I don't know how to end this.
the waves that are next to it, those appear to be small ripples, which would make the head of that about the size of like a dog's head.
Listen, Dan, I'm not here to I'm just here to report the news, okay? I'm not here to analyze
I'm
the
not.
data.
I'm not making any accusations here. I'm not making any judgment call here. But Patty was her name. I feel like Patty.
No, it's Lockie, or it's Ness.
Nessie.
No, the person who
Oh,
submitted
Patty's
that
a
photograph.
liar. Everyone knows she's full of shit.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
She's a big fucking
I'm starting to really sense that about Patty.
Fuck you, Patty.
I like how you said trigger warning.
Yeah, I mean, this
Well, yeah,
is
it's
serious
a
stuff.
monster.
We need to let people know. This is very spooky science here. So shout out to the Scottish. Keep an eye on the lake there, guys, and I'm gonna throw it back to my wonderful co-host here, brother in reporting, Dan Swerdlove. Take it away, my brother.
You got it. I don't have another. What do we got here? Let's. Okay, how about this one? Let's take a live look. This is good actually. This is useful information. Take a live look at the price of Bitcoin, I guess is what we're looking at here, right? What am I looking at here? Not entirely
That
certain.
appears to be a chart.
Here's there's money moves happening out there, people, and you want to be a part of this. Let me tell you, because
Ethereum's $2,500. I see that.
yeah,
That's
I
good.
mean,
I was
there's a
Solana.
Just out of
140?
curiosity, I was
Right.
checking crypto yesterday night,
Yeah.
and it's like it's higher than it's ever been. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell's going on? I didn't even think about
That's
this.
the way it
Never
goes,
talked about it. Bitcoin is like bussing.
That's why people
Yeah.
say you got to hodl.
Is anyone
My
still-
guy?
Did you ever
I
get it?
never-
I got
No.
so lucky. I was the only person.
Wait, you got lucky? You got
Well,
lucky?
yeah, I interviewed a guy, and he was a big crypto trader,
Yeah.
and it was like, I think 15 grand. This is maybe 4 years ago. So he's like, so I asked him everything. I'm like, is this bullshit or like, should I really buy it? I'm just like a regular guy. He goes, buy some, but like expect you could lose it. I go, okay.
That's good advice. That's fair advice.
And I think I sold it. It was getting too crazy where it was like I obsessively looking because there'd be so
A
many
lot of money.
massive swings. Yeah, it'd be like up 10 grand, down 10 grand. So I think I sold it at 60.
That's hot.
And
That
same
was
thing
a
with
good price.
Ethereum. Like I forget what it was, but I sold
How many
it.
did you have?
I don't want to say, but
Good for you, my friend.
good for you.
But you came up. Sounds like you came up pretty big on.
Yeah, I
crypto.
sold it. I never went back.
So you're finally see somebody did make money on crypto.
So
Good for you. You got in the right time. I crypto's not my scene.
It's just too stressful.
It's not my scene.
I actually have some breaking news here.
Okay.
You bring it back to me. Thank you. This is breaking news. So, when I say breaking news, what I actually mean is that there's the potential for breaking news because we have a live feed of the sky on UFO Watch. So, let's just take a moment. If everybody could just quiet down and let's see what happens. This could change the course of human history today, at any moment. So, let's lock in.
Keep your eyes to the sky, my friends.
Oh, what is that? Oh, I
my
legit
God.
see something.
That seems to be 2 UFOs.
I don't know what those flying objects are.
You hear that?
I can't identify that.
Are those laser beams?
Whoa.
Are they attacking us?
It caught something on the left here.
No way.
That black thing.
Got it.
Hmm.
That looks like
That looks like a bird.
That looks like a warship.
That
dude.
looks like the mothership right there.
That looks like a warship,
That's
bro.
a bird.
I am worried.
They're coming to kidnap us.
Well, that didn't take any time at all. I thought we could be here for a while, but we got it. So,
Alrighty.
Ethan, back to you.
And well, I'm gonna wrap it up. We have so much more to talk about here, but I want to close it off with 10 hours of paint drying. If I could just go ahead and draw your
Oh,
attention.
very nice.
Wait, spoiler alert.
Whoa, slow down. I saw several peaks there. of
What's the
most
rush?
Like, their best parts here.
This is a 10-hour thing. You want to buckle up, friends. Use the bathroom, get some popcorn, tell your loved ones what you're up to
Look,
so they
about
don't
like
get
40%
concerned.
of the way through.
We're
there's-
buckled in for 10 hours, guys. Let's watch this paint dry. Let's go get him. This is Ethan Klein reporting from Gray Paint Drying Central. Thanks, guys, everyone, for watching. Let's see. Let's watch it and fast forward. Oh, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
Certainly,
no,
there's
go to the
motion.
peak on the left there. It's
Yeah,
like
there's
40% of the way
motion.
through.
No question about it. Back to you, myself. Back to me. Me.
Nice.
All right. And that's how we see you next Thursday.
Oh yeah.
That is
Well
it.
done. Can we
That
give
is
shout
how
out
we
to both of
usually
you
do it.
guys? Fantastic.
Say. Go ahead. No, you.
No,
Stand up.
Ethan.
Stand up.
Yes, get up. Get.
Hey. Love you, Nate. Wow. Couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it without you.
No. Please.
Love is
please.
jumping up
I
and
love when love
down.
does that. Like a Teletubby.
True, Teletubby.